I'm not showing up on YouTube. Interesting. I apparently had to be on that tab for it to finish going live. I am so sorry. Thank you for popping in and letting me know. Is it... What a weird issue. Is working now? Interesting. Oh, resetting that screen might not have been a great idea. Okay. Huh. Apparently I had to be on that tab of my internet so that it would switch over. I didn't lurk long enough on that screen. Oh, well, fixed now. Thank you for letting me know. I had no clue. I didn't know that could even happen. Okay, so we just got coal here. Let's pop this off. Well, anyways, what we were saying is that we are heading to a kind of icy biome. I should probably read the name of the biome when we're there. I don't remember what this one's called. Icebergs? Icebergs. Tech is great when it works. Exactly. On its own good time. Speaking of, as always, we've had some tech issues. Nothing crazy, but concerning. So when I look at you guys, I'm looking at the camera, but I'm also, when I had money, I sunk a bunch of it into Elgato products. So it's got the prompter up there. So it's like a screen. So I'm looking at a screen and I can read the chat right now if it's working, which it is now. It was not working most of this morning and I could not figure out why. Hopefully it's because it needed updated, because I have updated it and it seems to have fixed it. I don't know. It was blinking all over the place and I put way too much money into that I can't do again. So I was like, I hope that's going to fix it. Tech is funny that way. I mean, tech can, I don't know. It's been kind of my week of things working or not working. I went, let's see. Oh no, I streamed on Saturday. I've already told this story. Oh, I've already told the plumbing story. Well, it's not an interesting story anyways. I had to fix pipes on Saturday. That wasn't fun. But since then, I have gotten a new freezer. Tell it again, I wasn't here. Oh, darn. It's not that interesting, but I'm happy to tell it again, because it leads into this next story better. So Friday night, I went to go to bed. Friday night, full of potential in all of the things of the weekend. You could argue that Friday is more important than Saturday. This is what makes you feel like you've got all the time in the world. So Friday night, it's getting late. It's about time to go to bed. And my daughter comes to the sink, turns on the sink to get some water. Nothing. Just nothing. Nothing at all. I was like, cool. Like the park they'll turn the water on and off to fix things at times. But she turned it to cold and there was water. And I was like, no, that's definitely us. That's not good. So I looked under the house and of course we've got water pouring out, like a whole pipe just popped off. Can't fix that at 11 p.m. So I had to go to sleep, knowing that was my morning. That's what I was going to have to do. It wasn't that bad. Essentially what I'm doing is changing every fitting under my house one by one. Because they're all very old and in very bad shape, but it costs way too much to do all at once. So not that I'm not losing money in water every time it pops off, but it was fixed by like 10 a.m. It wasn't bad. It's just annoying. But because of that, and because of how bad the pipes are, yuck, spiders. Yeah, I know. And I didn't even go under the first night. because I didn't have to too much. I just had to reach in and like turn the water off, but I still like got dirty. Like you had to like kind of lean into the crawl space, and then I have to go to bed, and there's no sinks to wash my hands or anything. And I was like, I hate it. I'm like a chronic hand washer when I'm around the house. Like anytime I'm that person when I'm doing like cooking and stuff. If I touch something gross, I'm right at the sink rinsing it off. So yeah, that, I don't know. That wasn't fun. But because of that, I'm traumatized. I am horrified at the sound of running water. Like, I am always on a high alert around my house because I've had so many water issues like that, or like anything, like once you start fixing up around the houses and stuff, like any sound probably needs fixed. Same with like a car, you know, like you get to a certain point of driving and car starts making a weird noise and you're like, all right, what's wrong? And you've got to diagnose. So that is where I'm at around the house. Well, Medolin, welcome in. We've got some new people on the Twitch side. Medolin, and I think I see a Holly Meyer followed the channel. Very cool. Let's see if we can snooze the ad for a minute. And then Lass over on YouTube says, we had a leak underneath our bath and it came through into the kitchen. Dripping noises give me palpitations. Absolutely. Plumbing is the worst. Like, it's not hard to fix. It's just, you got to know it's happening, first of all, which isn't always, depending on how strong the leak, isn't always super noticeable. I don't know. It's horrible. It's rough. But because of that, again, I'm traumatized by the sound of dripping water. Well, we got our freezer. We've got like a little deep freeze for extra things like frozen pizzas and all that stuff. Well, it stopped working over the summer, and a coworker said, "Hey, I have an old one. You can have it. I'm not using it, and it just costs electricity." So we went and got that Monday, and I plugged it in yesterday. Firstly, it is so much better than the one we had previously in regards to the space, because we've got this like walk-in pantry thing, and there's a shelf, and I thought I was gonna have to move shelves around. No, it fit in perfect, like a glove. I was so happy. I didn't cry. I might have cried. I was so happy. So many like things in life start stacking up to where it's like, well, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, and then that one little thing happens that's nice, and I was like, I'm so happy. However, it's an old freezer, and so it's just got this perpetual sound of running water right now, of like the liquid stuff going through the pipes. It's got me so nervous right now. I'm hoping that like once it levels out to cold, it doesn't sound like that, or I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But I don't know. It's making me nervous. I don't love it. But yeah, sorry, Meadow. I'm just rambling with this story of all of the best things that adults love in life, plumbing and fun stuff. But we'll do our little update here so that you guys can know what's going on and we can get started on our build for the day. So firstly, we are in a Fathoms data pack world. Fathoms is kind of inspired by Dredge. You can fish up all kinds of unique and awesome fish. It is very cool. I do not stream daily. At best, I stream once a week, and we'll see. We'll see. I've got some updates there coming, I think, as well. Not necessarily favorable. We'll see. It just depends. I'm gonna give myself an out, is what it is. Should I do that now? Have I just shot myself in the foot? Because I don't want everybody to be all nervous and stuff. Essentially, my inspiration and focus is always different. And so right now, Channel 64 is on the rise and Fathoms is getting a little lower. It's not for any reason of Fathoms in particular. But that's good too, because I have Channel 64 stuff to focus on. So I'm kind of just letting you know that we might start missing some streams. It might start going not weekly. It'll depend. I don't know. I could say this and then it could swing back the other way. But for right now, I want to give myself the out because Channel 64 is super important to me too. And I want to make sure I'm making content there as well. Right now I'm working on a Ghostbusters inspired episode to hopefully knock out before Halloween. So that's good. That's good. I'm very excited about it. Let's see. My husband used to be a refrigeration engineer. He says it should settle, but might take a few days. If it still makes the same noise, you're stuck with it. Okay, that's fair. I hope that's such a quick response. Thanks, Lass. I'm hoping it slows down and chills. Like that's kind of what I was hoping, but I didn't know. I've never had one this old. It's very old. I would say it's a classic, but it also looks so cool. It's like the cozy kind of old, that like the warm colors and stuff. Love it. And yes, Meadow, I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I've been meaning to add the chat. I've tried a few times and had some difficulties with different platforms, doing dual streaming chats. And then I get a lot of people trying to sell me art over on Twitch. And so that also kind of leaves me some hesitation because I hate to add that on screen for the stream and then start getting things that I've got to delete or frustration. We have added Seribot to the Twitch stream though, which has helped a lot with like the immediate like the buy bot viewers kind of stuff. So that's been fantastic. That was per Marky Sparky's recommendation, which was fantastic. And speaking of our creepy fish and stuff from earlier and the fact that we're in a Fathoms data pack world, we've got our little fish traps here to check. Got anglerfish, Colasanth, consumed grouper. Very cool. I absolutely love all of the textures and the models for these, because then once you sit them down on the chopping block, they look like that. They look like these and those. It's beautiful. Yes, I have not finished my emotes, but I will be making them myself. Like I said, I'm kind of still... Okay, I guess it's a little late to say I'm new to Twitch at this point. I have been here for a few months now. But I don't get the same viewership as I do on my YouTube side, so I haven't put a bunch of my free time into it yet. But rest assured, I will make them myself when I am ready or finished making them and get them set up. I've been doing little by little. I added the fish last week, I think. Plumbing bits. Thank you. Thank you, Lass. Very much appreciated. I'd love to say that I won't need them and that I'm done fixing things, but that's probably not the case. I even bought an extra plumbing fitting this time so that I'm fully prepared for the next time. And Last on YouTube says, we have a little freezer that we got secondhand before the kids were born and is utterly silent compared to the fridge freezer we bought last year. That sounds like it's got asthma. That is a fair point. Yeah, isn't that interesting how that works? They're never done being fixed. They're not. It's such a pain. All right. We have to... The conversation is fantastic. I want to keep this up, but I want to keep moving so that I can show you guys where we're going. So we'll start building and then pop back into the conversation. So we are going to the icy biome, and this will give us some new fish to catch, but also I think, let's see if this works out well, right here. So this is not a Fathoms feature. This is Fargo. Fargo is from Season 3 of Channel 64. He is my own custom model and my little buddy. I'm very excited. We're going to be building a military style raised bunker research station kind of thing. And we're definitely going to have Fargo in there, around here, swimming around. I love him. He's probably one of the coolest things I've done in a long time. And he fits in so well here. This is like where he belongs, right? There's so many creepy fish and stuff here. It's perfect. I'm worried I'm going to lose him. Please don't go too far away. I know your name is Fargo. You go far, but we're gonna hold on to him for now. I thought about making like a hot springs kind of thing and putting him there. We'll see. That would be kind of cool because then we could have some. I don't know how. Because he can hop on land. I don't know if we can put like fences in the water that would keep him there or not. I think we can take our map off our hand because we are unfortunately outside the range of our map. I don't know. I'm so bad at maps. Oh, I'm in third person. Never eat. Yeah, we went east. We went a long ways east. I crossed over 2 rocky waters to get here, though. Remember that, because I'm going to forget. I actually took a screenshot of the chords in case. But hopefully, once we find out what we actually need pylons for, we can go back there and kind of strip mine them a bit. Not strip mine them. Mine and strip them for materials. I guess it's kind of strip mining, but not the right word. But we'll get all the materials from them if we need to at some point. Let's see. I am going to... What we got? 16 chunks. Let's do 12. Not enough to change the experience, but enough to... There we go. Give us a little more. I think I haven't dialed in our new update settings 100,000% yet. So there's still some things to do here. Okay, don't think I want to do yellow. Hi. I'm glad you don't have... Is that mean to say? I'm glad you don't have a baby because I don't want you to attack me. But also, like, if you want to be a mother, I'm sorry. Or a father. I don't know. This feels uncomfortable. Just go stay over there, please. Okay, what do we... I need to look at our palette a bit because I have ideas, but I don't know how close all of these work. They work perfect. Which one would be top? Oh wait, that's a... piece of cake. Beautiful. So then we start... We start with this one. And we work our way up. Okay. I have a plan. A plan has been crafted. Mine crafted? Sorry. I did a little mining down to get us just enough iron so that we can get at least one dredging apparatus. So that was useful. We should probably figure out how tall we want this. Not super tall, I don't think. I need to do the thing. I drew a bigger version just last night. Here, let's add some of the bits from the other. There's that, there's that. Yeah, okay, this looks like the old picture, but updated. Alright. Here we go. Picture time. See how quick we... There, that's not too bad. So this is what we are building. We're going to start with that base to hold up the weight of the military installation. That is going to be kind of a rusty red-orange. These colors that we've... Our palette that we just worked out. That might... Oop. Right? That's just sideways, slanted. I don't know. Wow, look at my giant fingers. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. And then on top, we'll build kind of a stone block, essentially. We'll decorate it real good, put a bunch of antennas on top, and our dredging stuff. Love my sketches. Well, good. I'll keep that up. Hopefully, this one's... Because here's our original. First of all, here. Look at this. That's my stack of all my work sketches and stuff. I keep folding them up and putting them in my pocket, and they're starting to fall apart in the coolest way. It's very nice. Oh! Alarm, it's time to get up. But there's... Ooh, that was a little fast. See, there's the first one. Absolutely tiny drawing. So we've drawn a bigger one, which will hopefully help. My phone has gone crazy. Let me make sure none of these are important. Nope. Just Amazon pharmacy being garbage. So I know we've got some UK viewers, so this isn't going to be super useful for you. Maybe. I don't know. I guess Amazon Pharmacy might exist over there. I tried Amazon Pharmacy, thinking, well, that's convenient, and then they can just send me my the prescriptions I need. My son's a diabetic, and so like the sensors to let him know like what he's at are something that we've got to keep up with, and so it was nice to be able to have those sent directly to my house when it was working. However, this last time, sorry, pause. Is this... How much higher can we go? I don't want to go too much higher, but this might be too short to realistically get this palette in. Yeah, let's come down literally one. Well, wait. We'll make that work. We'll make that work. Anyways, it was nice to have those things delivered to the house when it was working. However, last week, they said shipment delayed. And that was it. They didn't tell me anything else. Nothing updated. I kept checking. Because it's not something like he absolutely has to have or he's in danger. It's just something extremely convenient for a diabetic. Because you can still finger test your blood sugar and everything else. Well, I kept checking, nothing changed. I finally figured out how to get a hold of them because they didn't make it easy. Because he's a child, so they don't let the child reach out, or I couldn't reach out on his account to say, hey, where's my stuff? So I had to reach out through my account, which didn't show the order anyways, because I didn't order. Well, I ordered it, but you know what I mean. So I finally got there, got it figured out. They were pretty quick about like, oh, all right, it's fixed. We canceled your old order, and we've put in the new order. You'll see your refund soon. Like, oh, okay, cool. That sounds convenient. Part of me was like, wait, are you giving me my money back? Like, that doesn't sound likely. No, they just charged me for the new order and added on shipping from an account that didn't have the money, and they haven't given me the refund yet. So now I have to wait until I shift money around to get that order done and completed, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a minute now before I get it still. Very irritating. It's kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say like spit in my face, but it like, come on. Come on. And then I don't know the reason for why shipping was added to that, but that's backwards. So I was very annoyed at that yesterday. They've been fine otherwise. I don't have any huge complaints. It has been somewhat convenient, but it's not worth that risk. This is medical care. Like, I don't need to be on guard, ready to call customer service at all times. That's not something I want to be an active part of my life. So I think I'd rather just pick it up when I'm grocery shopping anyway. So we're probably getting rid of Amazon Pharmacy. And that $5, like the extra shipping, really. We don't have Amazon Pharmacy over here for prescription meds. We have to order them, collect from pharmacy. Some people have it delivered from the pharmacy if they can't get there. That's fair. Yeah, we have. I used to just pick it up at Walmart. That's where we do our grocery shopping, anyways, and that's where I'm going back to. This is dumb. This kind of burned me on the idea. It was fine until now, and now I'm like, I don't think I'm taking that chance. So, that's that story. Super interesting. I hate to immediately go to another podcast recommendation after you've already checked out the awesome podcasts I've suggested. But I found another one. I found another one, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, it's good. It's good. I am a season in now. Wait a second. I don't want this to be that. I want that to be stone. So this is kind of what I would describe as, it's not necessarily cryptid type stuff as much. More podcasts, yes. It is like folklore, which is similar, but so far it's not what I would call like your standard cryptid stuff. Not saying it won't come into play, like there's witches and stuff, but so far it's more folklore, more local legendy kind of things. It is called The Old Gods of Appalachia. You're on season 3. I just listened to the first episode of the newest season, and that was good, but also such a tease, because I'm like, when am I actually going to get the new episode? Like, I understand, I can't complain. I am a small creator, and I totally understand that these things take time, a lot of it, and that people have actual lives, but that doesn't mean it's any less frustrating as a viewer. It is weird to get a taste of my own medicine, though. But yes, okay. Back step a bit. Old Gods of Appalachia. So good. So okay. No, you're good. Me too. We're bouncing around. I get like ping pong when I'm talking, where I'm just like bing, 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 bing. It is called Old Gods of Appalachia, and the first season has focused in on one town that basically had a crazy mining accident. So imagine, I don't know how much you know about Fallout, but this is like Fallout 76, the podcast. Kind of. I mean, it is more like without all the Fallout lore, but like the vibe. It is West Virginia, kind of like Kentucky. Like Appalachia is a mountain range, a very dense mountain range where there was a lot of like coal mining and stuff. It's cool. The person that voices it himself has got a twang to his voice. They introduce and exit episodes with like an almost like hymnal kind of like music. It's very adjacent to like the old church revival type thing. They use a lot of language similar. So if it is something you're interested in, depending on and you're cool with that, because like I said, it does use a lot of language in that regards. Not language, but like it, I don't know. I could understand where a religious person could get offended by their twisting of it, is what I'm getting at. Because like they'll be talking about basically tithing, but like giving your money to them to help make the podcast. But I also grew up in a really religious background, so like part of me is like ultra sensitive to understanding that this might upset some people. However, fantastic. And I'm probably just over explaining something that doesn't need over explained. So good though. It's going behind like in a way that it kind of tells different people's stories and then works it back. So it'll tell a bunch of different people's stories and their backgrounds and then weave them together into a narrative where you start to understand why this person interacted with that person and this person was with that person. It's very cool and very well done. Okay, last. I live in an old mining town here in Yorkshire, so we have some really cool folklore around here. This is right up perfect. Yeah, I think you're gonna love it then. I also like that, like little by little, I'm starting to dial in, I think, whether it's what I like or what my audience likes or what's specific members. I don't know. Even if my audience is tiny, the fact that I can start to understand what I like and therefore what you're probably going to like is super cool to me. And I see that, one, I'm hoping that you like this. But two, I see that a lot in Fish in a Suit. So Fish in a Suit is, gosh, was a tiny little kid when he started watching my content. And now he's somebody that is a supporting cast member on Channel 64. And we hang out and talk and build together and stuff. And it's wild because I showed him Tower 4 as well. And he's like, this is so good. And we're at this point now where we can like start passing around things that we like, because you can start to know what people will like, and I'm really hopeful to get to that point with an audience too, to be able to like pass on these recommendations, but also kind of the things that we do here have a bit of this and everything. And there's some self-awareness too, to figure out like what I like and what is me. I think, I don't know, it's a tough thing. I'm very logical in the way I think. So I'm not always the first to be like, well, this is me, this is how I am, because I know it's always evolving and stuff. I had a coworker asking me about my tattoos the other day and was like, well, how did you know? And I was like, well, I got things that are that I liked, and then I knew I was still going to like in 20 years, you know, like things that aren't wildly specific, but also aren't, I don't know. I also like drew them on for a while. So like, for example, I've got the line. I drew the line on for a week and was like, I like this. It was inspired by 21 Pilots. Do I still listen to 21 Pilots? Nah, not a whole lot. I like their early stuff, and I love the idea of all the lore and things they're doing, but I haven't really gotten into it. And then I've got the key. My wife has got a lock, but also the key is from an Amberlin album. And I like Amberlin. I still do like Amberlin. But like, I kind of did dual meaning, kind of dual purpose stuff that I'm like, well, but also I just like the way it looks on my body. So what I was getting at here with this long rant is that like, I know that things change, and I can't say that I'm always going to be so heavily into the Eldritch Cthulhu kind of lore and stuff, which has been a thing that I've been very into lately. But I've also been consistently into some level of ocean game, ocean things, these kind of creepy lore. And so I'm trying to start to build who I am as a content creator aside from this on that. And I guess where it really like points out is having to do the Twitch stuff. Where like I'm adding in my custom fish, and I'm starting to try to figure out what things are me beyond beyond like just what I'm building that season, you know, because that's another thing. Like with Channel 64, we get very locked into, well, this is my build this season, and so this kind of feels like who I am this season. And now that said, I've always had similar things to some degree. Like I'm usually adventuresome. Like I feel like I build in an adventure style, if that makes any sense. It feels like Lego kits to me. So like I started out with the desert adventure stuff, and I like that. Kratala, I still like that. But I could also go back and see a way where I twist my current kind of fishy lore into those things. And I don't know. All right. I'm going to slow down for a minute. Archie, welcome in. Stowe says hi. Wild, hello. Hey, what's up? Last, it's so cool when we were separated by thousands of miles, but find people with similar mindsets. Absolutely. But what a wild part of the internet in the world we live in. That some of my best friends are like across the world and stuff, and like the people we make connections with are so far away, but also so close in what we like and people we are. Amazing. I don't know where that was supposed to go. Oh no, we're good. That's next. I talk to more Americans than Brits. Fair. Yeah, that's understandable. And let's see. And another one I missed. The reason I have no tattoos is because I would get bored of them. The lock and key is sweet. Thank you. Yes, but like I also feel that we're like, and that's kind of what I was saying is like I feel like what people like shifts all the time. And so you've got to find a way that like it's either something that you're always going to like, I thought. And again, this is different for everybody. Because there are also people that are perfectly content just going on a whim and getting whatever tattoo they like. That's not me. I'm much more calculated than that. So I don't know. I tried things that I like, or like I said, something that is simplistic to the point that I'm not necessarily going to outgrow lines or a key. Like I like that, and that's just that. I think we are about perfectly nailing the what's this called? Words. Gradient. The gradient. We're gonna have to check height again. I feel like I could have wanted to go down one, but the gradient's very nice, so I think it's nice. It's fine. It's fine. In hindsight, I'm like, it's all right. All of the pleasantries. Everybody saying hi. I think I will go down that top layer yet. We'll take that down one. And then I was gonna put walls to kind of round it out. We'll have to see. I don't hate it the way it is, and in all fairness, the walls might be a little difficult. Rusty, perfect, good. That's what we were going for. I was trying not to. There's a part of me that still wanted to do stone, but like, I don't know. I still haven't fully figured out where all of our palette's going to be. Because in my head, all of it's stone. So I'm trying to add pops of colors where I can. There's our build thing again. So we've got this part. Now we need to do, well, this part. We need to do the floor. Because I definitely want the block itself to be stone. That leaves the ground. Tough doesn't... I think we might have to try... Because I don't think wood makes any sense. I don't think I want to do a wood. Kind of want white, but like, I don't... No. Deep slate, maybe? I think maybe we do a deep slate. Would anyone care to like the stream in these trying times? I do declare it would be awesome. Agreed. Liking and subscribing. I've had a bunch of subscribers on YouTube lately, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the short still. I know my videos getting any views, which is fine. You just miss it out on one of my best, but that's fine. It's probably my fault for some thumbnail or amazing title that YouTube would want to show everybody. That's okay. The real ones get to see it. Everybody else sucks to be you. Because you're super cool. Yeah. I need to make another short. I'm getting I've got a bunch of recorded Fathom streams that I need to scrub through and get shorts. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go grab Deep Slate so I can look. Maybe we'll grab some stone too. Here. But if we use stone, that means we've got to change the block, and I really am not certain about doing that. I'm calling it the block a lot. Maybe we stick with the block. Shorts seem to be the way to go. Yeah, shorts are interesting because they get a lot of views, but I don't always know if that translates back. So you kind of got a mixed incentive as a creator, because I could fluff my sub count, but then if they don't watch my actual content, that kind of hurts morale, because then you just have a bunch of subscribers that aren't watching your content and the episodes and the things you put the work in. So it's really, I don't know, it's a tough decision. Duds, welcome in, welcome in. Duds over on our Twitch side. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and then let's go get some deep slate. Flat. I think we're gonna call this the block. I keep calling it, talking about the top part, but I like it. I think we're gonna stick with that. Let's see. These. Oh no, I don't have the... Channel 64 means that I can... cut more things in the thing. Yeah. I can cut all the different types of stone in the stone cutter, which is nice and convenient. And we're... Oh. Thought we were going up. It shook. It didn't like it. Bye, guys. Hope you find your dad. Best stream ever. If I wasn't an aging man starting to worry about my hairline, that would be a great stream. However, was that too real? I'm just gonna enjoy my long hair while I've got it, because it's hiding how little hair up there I've got. Weird algorithm bits. Oh, thank you, Lass. Miniton. I thought I was like Minition. What is that? Miniton. Archie, yeah, shorts definitely work for me, but decided to private them all on my channel as they weren't having the effect I wanted. It's definitely worked for other people though. I am somewhere in between. I want my shorts to be a reflection of, so like I know a lot of people do like time lapses, which is good. If that's what you love and like that's something you like going back and watching, that's totally fine. I don't like watching my time lapses. I'm kind of leaning away from them as an art form. And maybe it's because I don't see them as an art, like I'm not putting in the time and effort that other people are, because some of them have really cool like camera movements and like bits and stuff. I'd rather mask mine with lore or something. I don't do a lot of fancy stuff, but I like so like there are certain shorts that I put a bunch of effort into to make it my own thing. Or I like my stream shorts because I am so vain and I like going back and watching them and seeing like how fun and funny and entertaining it was just to hang out with people. And the change over time. If you want to see something crazy, I've lost a lot of weight in the past year. So if you go scroll through all my shorts, my face shape just entirely changes. You can see how much weight I've lost. Crazy. Like I said, I'm so vain. I like my shorts. I don't love or hate either of them, honestly. I think I'm okay with this one in favor of the gray building. I don't know. Adding so much color down here below, while I think it's a good idea, is a little bit of a what's the word? It's out of my comfort zone. Like, if I had it my way, I would have made this out of stone. I did think about making this out of stone with, like, calcite and diorite so that, like, it's frosty and cold and snowy and works its way up. But then, what would I put up there? I want stone. Could I just build this whole thing out of stone? That'd be great. The whole thing gray. That's not a good idea, though. We gotta have some color. You're so vain. I bet you think this stream is about you. That's a good one. That's great. It's crazy, huh? Isn't it, though? Can't even, like, I mean, yeah. Yeah. A little bit, kinda. But you're here. Ha 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 ha. No, don't leave, please. Please, I need you. Okay. So we'll double down on this one for a minute and then see what we got. So we're getting thunder still. I think that is a Waystones and Fathoms thing, which is understandable. They're not necessarily meant to be together perfectly, but I think that's from the rocky waters. The downside of having our base there, I think, is that we end up having thunder all over because we keep taking it places with us. Begging is always appreciated. No. I mean, yeah, kind of funny. You got me there. I have so many alarms set up. Zippies. Yeah, I can't say I can picture this one in my head so much at this point. And there's a part of me that still wants to backtrack and make this base out of snowy bits. Stone up there. Calcite down here. There's nothing to say that we can't. You like the deep slate? Good. That's good. I need to... We're gonna have to build the block. I'm getting... Not self-conscious. Build conscious. Little concerned. Hi, buddy. You need a name. You're just hanging out here. You're the block mascot. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty centered. How big do we want the inside of this? That puts the inside at 5. 5 seems too small. Maybe we do 7? Because we can extend the platform more. About 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two. I think, because we got to be able to look at that too and see if that looks goofy. And I want at least a 2-block walkway. I love that the polar bear is just supervising. He has been there the whole time. Judgy McJudge face. Do you need a name tag, Judgy? I think we might shorten it to Judgy. Okay, we need More deep slate. Well, lighthouse. All of our... Might have to break some of this. That's gonna be not fun. Do we only use the full name when he's in trouble? Yeah. Obviously, that just seems right. Wait, did Judgy have an E? Nope. Good. Judgy! Hey, bud. What do you think of this corner over here? He'd rather look anywhere else. Okay. Oop, I almost did the wrong one. Judgy is stone cold. I hate it. Yeah. This is me too, bud. You're not helping right now because I am also uncertain about that quarter. And the rest of the quarters. It's horrible, all of it. I don't know. I need to use more color as a builder in general most of the time. So I know that using more color right now is a good decision, and I'll probably like it later. And it's helping me learn to be better. But right now, I just want to build with gray. I really like gray. Struggling to keep it as is. But we'll keep it for now. Let him cook. Let him cook. Is Judge Eads down there cooking? Like, letting the creative bit cook, even though I don't trust it. Gray like my soul. Also, hi, Paul. But yeah, no, completely. I like grays. I don't know. I'd have a whole gray house if I could. That said, I do like, I don't know, I like the warm things. I like the browns and the greens and like colors. But pretty. It also has no detail. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Maybe it needs more details, more things hanging around. That's why. I'll like it eventually. I'm sure. Is that too big for what we've got? Why does that look off-centered? Should be, right? Yeah, no, that's fine. It's looking a little tall right now. I always admire builders who seem to use color effortlessly. Mythical Sausage, for example. Same. Archie uses color like nobody's business. Trust me, this feels very forced. I want that. I've also been trying to like look at pictures lately though too, because there's more color in things than I realize. Whether it's, you know, rust or like these kinds of things are kind of orangey. Okay, I think we're gonna go one out on the platform. And then we're gonna have to start adding details soon. Like soon. Because this bottom part is hurting me. It's bugging me so much. Let me do a thing. Oh, let me. As if you could stop me. Ha ha ha. Rust, sun bleaching, aging, lots of color variations. Absolutely. You're just doing the standard build process. 80%, 0 to 80% progress equals I hate it. Yeah. Getting through the I hate it part is half the battle. That's where we're at right now. I'm really, like, I know that adding this color in the end is going to make me feel good. Right now, hate it. Okay, so these are gonna have to... This might make it look a little stubbier too, which is good. It's just a little bit stubbier. There we go. Let's put that there. That there. Beautiful. We've got a flat surface. I always get hung up on getting a shape right first. In this case, the shape is fine. In this case, I had like the picture. Shape is easy. I mean, maybe kind of, because I guess that also determines the fact of like how high and short this is. That's where I'm saying it feels stubby. Well, that's not entirely true, but I have a specific vision for this one that's not too bad. But I understand what you're saying, absolutely. Paul, I'm hung up on you. Sings like Madonna. You're not trying to use this crafting station, are you? Oh, he is just hanging on. He's like, this is mine now. So I'm gonna have to go over there. Okay, 3 wide's good, because the other thing I have to consider is I want to use bamboo railing. And so we're going to have to look at, again, we're trying color, but yellow railing makes sense. However, trapdoors would give us more space, but fences would be more logical railing. Okay, that made it look a lot. That's good. I'm feeling good about the size now. We're going to have to go get our bamboo here in a second, because that would be next. We should finish this out. It's the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea song. Dun, 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 dun. Can you guys hear that? I went back to a video stream the other day, and the music is very quiet. while I'm not like focused on it right this second, it's kind of loud in my ears right now. I did turn it up. It's a little quiet. It's very ominous with the thunder. Is there a way to turn this up? Yes, there is. I need to turn this up for you guys, but turn it down for me a little bit. Oh, look, it's right here. Sounds good here. Definitely not overbearing. Well, then we'll... How's that? I've turned it up a bit, but hopefully not too much. Also, as the music has chilled out too, but... Sounds good to me now? Okay. Let others let me know if you think the opposite or if that's overbearing. Non-color coded bundle spotted. You're right. I haven't colored a single bundle yet. I don't know if I like it. I haven't tried, to be fair. But I have not done the colored bundles. Are colored bundles cool? Like bow ties? Bow ties are cool. Bez. One, two, three. No! This is wrong. Well, I guess we're making the wrong stone. We're already breaking things. Splat. I need some of that. Okay, well, we got to break this stack of deep slate. I have colored bundles now. Colored bundles are cool. Colored bundles now. Colored bundles are cool. They're cool. I don't even know, like... I don't think I could say it the way he does. It's perfect. I need to go back and rewatch the Matt Smith era. Fantastic. Paul, a menace? Surely not. I'm just being a menace. You don't have to, I suppose. In all fairness, I only have one in my inventory right now, so I'm not going to. Usually when I do, I'm not coordinating anything. I'm just cleaning up a bunch of junk. They are very useful, but they've been very useful in, like, traveling in the, like, in the way that I'm not organized anyways, you know? Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to finish the floor first, as much as I'm now anxious to go get railings. That could take a minute. And I want to fix the floor patch here that's messed up before I forget. Because I will forget, and that's not fun. So I have continued what I'm going to use my excuse as is good mental health practices. And I have continued to, well, good mental health, not financial, but I'm buying more games still. And I have bought the blueprints, which I was saying out loud the other day and realized for the first time that it was a play on words for blueprints. It's very fun. It's nice. It's very relaxed, and you can play like a... I'm sure that I need to pay more attention, but I have enjoyed the fact that I can play a level, like, if all goes well and stream ends on time, I could still play like a level in 15 minutes before the other thing. I have seen the Shark Dentist game. It's not out yet. I have a bunch of things that are coming out soon on my list. Yes, exactly, Stowe. The first one is the name, but the second part is the play on words. Because essentially with each room that you open, you get to choose the blueprint of the room. And it feels like a board game. It's like a board game. It's cool. It's cool. It has been fun. I have got the Eldritch boat cleaning game. It has finally been released, Sunken Engine, and I haven't played it. I'm worried, excited. I think I'm going to be inspired by it to build more, and right now I'm a little nervous about shifting my inspiration around, so I'm trying to just kind of not. We're going to need more chests and things for junk, because we're going to have junk all over the place. We need more trunks for our junks. I think we're okay without the walls. I was going to put walls in, but it gets muddy once we get down to the red here. What is our shovel? Oh, we can put Silk Touch on our shovel. That would work. Because we're going to need Silk Touch if we want to get snow here soon. Oh no, this is not grown at all. Everwind. Yes, you sent me the link for Everwind. I took a look. It's like Minecraft with airships and dungeons. The art style is a little interesting. It's got like that derpy Roblox kind of feel, which I guess some people probably think that about Minecraft, but... There we go. There's a bunch here. I didn't see the airship thing though. I will have to I'll have to take a closer look. Joop, joop, joop. Eventually. I don't know when. Tonight is Channel 64 night. I am working on Ghostbusters Goofy Bits. I'm just debating on custom model wise how far along I want to be, because I am distracted. I'm thinking about making the Ghostbusters pack. Don't know how long it's going to take though, and I'm worried if I try to make it on the night that I should be recording, it's going to take all night and I'm not going to get the recording done. But it would also be really cool. I also don't want to record though and then change my mind and be like, oh, I should have made the Ghostbusters pack. It would have been this scene would have been so much better with this random prop in the background. It'll be fine. I don't need to, but we'll see how quickly I can make one, I guess, maybe. Is that like... I don't need to, but also it was the whole reason, like, making the skin and making the props and stuff were the whole... Not the whole reason, but there's something I've been excited about doing all up until Halloween. And my only hesitation now is like timeline wise. Like I don't feel like I should or have the time. But I don't know if that's the whole reason I did it. I should do it anyways. Time is a construct and doesn't matter. I should do what I want. Where'd that trapdoor go? I want that. Oop. Yeah. I mean, I kind of knew what I wanted, but they take up so much more space. I wish you could put like fences on outer parts of blocks. It would be really inconvenient, I'm sure, but yeah, that's so much better. That's too oriental kind of look. Omni, welcome in. I do love custom models, but I definitely fear how much time it would consume if I got into it. Yeah, and like it doesn't... There's a creativity to like doing stuff without it. Like it's not necessary. It's flair. I don't need to do it for the bit I'm thinking. Like I seriously don't at all. I've already got the skins. The rest will be completely unnecessary. But I kind of want to. I think I want to on this one. Like I said, it's been on my mind for a while, and like I hate to not do that. Do the thing that makes you happy. Well, the thing that would make me happy would be to have more time to do both without feeling guilty about one or the other. You're right. I should call off work. I wish. Work is going to be slammed today, so that's not even... In good conscience, I cannot do that. I wish we had copper pipes. I want to do like copper stuff, but man, it'd be nice to have walls and a certain pipe block and things. Sip. Because we can definitely put some things here. And we can put some stuff hanging down. This top part's kind of getting like the our Lethal Company vehicle. So our colors and things are starting to work better. I'm starting to get more attached. There's pipes in Create. I know, right? Copper pipes would be good. I wish they'd done a little more creative with copper. I think they aligned it with everything else a little too much. And I don't know. I don't have any... I'm sure I'll figure something out, but as of right now, I don't have any desire to use copper lanterns. And I feel like copper chains are just... I don't know. I'm sure I'll find colors and they'll look great. But they weren't even remotely on my... Yeah, they're copy-paste, it feels. Yeah. I would give up chains. Again, I haven't used them yet. So I could be wrong. I could find out I love them. But as of right now, I would give up chains and lanterns to have copper pipes. Or at least chains. I don't know. Copper pipes, copper lanterns, like I like the green torch. Because like in building in this case, I like putting like antennas on things, and a green light is very useful because like planes have green lights and red lights and whatever. So I'm excited for like the green light for decoration, not for like use. I want to start we should start a new series where we just go full psychopath and we just don't use normal torches. You just use like blue and green. But again, I was saying this the other day, torches, because we had such a heavy season of torch spam, like and not the season, I mean like years, like torches don't feel like decoration to me, period. Like I know they shouldn't, and we're at the point where I'm gonna have to like rewrite my brain, but like torches still feel like a blind spot, like something I don't look at because it's just a necessity that's supposed to be there. Yeah, and not campfires. Campfires would have been, and flames, that would have been way better, because that's more useful for whimsy and magic. Oh, I even forgot about bars. Bars are okay. Again, I still don't need them, and they're still exactly the same shape. But I will say it does. You can now put. My favorite antenna is a red sandstone wall, an acacia fence, a lightning rod, and now I can extend that with a copper bar. So that's cool. I like that. Those copper bars and chains with iron bars and chains. Okay, they look like they've been rusted. Okay, I might have to play around with that. I do agree with Omni though. Green flames. That's just rude. That should definitely be in there. Lapis walls when, Mojang? Why? That's the most unhinged thing. Why have you said this? Lapis walls. What? I don't approve of this. Who let this guy in chat? That's some crazy nonsense there. Genuinely think this is the first time I've ever heard anybody ask for lapis walls. Yeah, absolutely. It's because that's something only a psychopath would ask for. Friggin' all. Cut it out. Do you have a genuine argument for these things, or is this just the first random word that came to your mind? I now have to know. Like, are you... Come on. Come on. Come on. I repeat, Paul, menace? Surely not. I mean, in all fairness, if he is serious, I'm the one bullying him right now. Hold on, I might be cooking here. Like, as in you're making this up on the fly, or... Oh, no, I want another one of those. Sorry, I focused in on the details and exactly where I want them. Okay. I mean, specifically walls, though, like not the whole range. In all fairness, I don't like lapis as a block color, though, either. Like, I don't find lapis useful in essentially any configuration right now. And that might be just saying something about me as a builder and a creative person. But I don't look at... Oh, okay. See, look, I'm not alone. No. We're essentially going to extend our platform by adding a giant stone block under it to support that platform. Because we need a spot for our fishing stuff. I just got to figure out which direction I want to put it. I guess probably this side. Well, no, I think I want to put it over here. I kind of like the idea of leaving that there too. Yeah, look at this. It's already kind of. There we go. Okay. Lapis block stands all by itself as the only blue block. Yeah, exactly. Challenge accepted. I missed something. I'm sorry. I don't know if I wanted to do a statue of something organic using deep blue walls would be excellent. I guess. If you say so. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, let's take that out. Put that down there. There we go. Whoop. Could you stop, please? I'm pushing the stop button. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Again, we're going to have to extend this stone base down at some point. Maybe we'll make a frozen docks here, frozen into the ground. And then over here, we will make our ledge. And then I think we'll go steal our fish from... I'm doing like this half kind of thinking and words thing. I do that a lot. Aerington live streaming instantly turned into the roast of Paul. Yeah, it happens. Honestly, that's not very uncommon. Maybe I should not be so mean. Unlikely, but... Okay, so then we need... Yeah. Put that there. That there. We're gonna have to put some walls here with lanterns so that it doesn't... We don't have so much melting. No. Ooh, I know what I want. Not this. We can put those away. I think we're done with that. There we go. This would be a good spot for tough. Stop that. There we go. What do you think, Judgy? I don't know if that means it's fine or... We'll take it. It's fine. Okay, because then our little shell things can go down there. We could throw some more boxes and junk over there. We have inadvertently decided which side we're dredging off of now, though. Because that puts our dredging apparatus on the opposite side, up there. So let's actually go put that up. I'd like to get that going anyways. Because we're here, so like it makes sense that we're dredging while we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. So the opposite would put us at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean 4 is still probably too much, to be honest, but nope, it goes the other way. I knew that. I think I want it hanging off the edge here. Ah, problem. We have now... Oop, there we go. I think we can move our bed upstairs. We should probably light it up there, though. So that we don't end up dying. Okay. Tell me what you want. I'm so sorry. I have not been keeping up with the chat. Ooh, snow. We're locked into the build right now. Okay, time to sleep. Okay, going up a bit, catching up with chat. Obney will be back. Oh, okay, interesting. Knowing for a couple of years now, if you didn't make fun of me regularly, I would be concerned. It's my love language, is just bullying you guys. Need an icebreaker ship / boat. That would be awesome. I'm trying to, like, for as much as this is a Fathoms series, which I should probably build more boats, I'm trying to limit my boat building because the underside of boats is such a pain. But we'll see. I don't know. That would be very cool. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I missed the context, but also that completely makes sense. Didn't know I was going to champion this, but now I'm fully committed to being the Lapis builder. Why do you hate slabs, Paul? What? You forgot to mention them. Oh, okay, okay. So slabs are now part of the... We have to have this. And then over on Twitch, Frieder, what do you build? So first of all, we are dual streaming, so we're on YouTube and Twitch, just so you know what's going on, and I'm not just crazy for talking to no one. I mean, I guess that's 90% of streaming is talking to no one or talking to yourself, so... But I build a little bit of everything. Currently, we are building a sort of military base kind of building. I'm going to call it the block. Kind of like on an oil rig platform here in the Arctic. And we are in the Fathoms data pack. Whispers, except for he is totally crazy. Yes, absolutely. No, and I'm sorry if I'm not a... Like I said, I need to be better about explaining who's on the Twitch side, who's on the YouTube side. I I haven't had a whole lot of viewers on the Twitch side today, except for somebody I believe that was trying to sell art, which is not something I'm interested in. So, unfortunately, aside from that, I think we had, and then Lass and Archie popped over there for a bit, but the light, the shader's light right there looked like somebody walking by with a name tag for a second. My heart just like skipped a beat. Aerington crazy? Surely not. Crazy? I know somebody that was crazy once. Okay, let's go get our... All right, and speaking of builds, we'll go show off the best Fathoms build, if not my best build ever. The lighthouse. Absolutely gorgeous. Still, so good. So cool. But we are here to steal these. I think we're done. I think I've got all the different fish types here there are to get. And honestly, there wasn't anything too much here. If I'm catching fish like this, I need to be catching more of the Felicity ones. So I need to I actually need to move our ones at Cogsworth, because they're just catching dirt. At least our dredging apparatus are. I don't understand. Sending love to the Twitch side. Lass, stop. Don't stop, but you don't have to do that. To be fair, if there were block variants of Lapis that didn't get the weird sheen to them, I might use them more. Yeah, there is like a weird kind of like greenish undertone or something. I don't know. I'm sure it will be amazing someday when the palette catches up with it. It's just ahead of its time. That's what it is, right? It's a good Lapis villagers when, Moyang. Yes. Just like stone people, like the crystal people. I want to know what these do. I hate that there's clearly something we can build here from the advancement, and I don't know how to do it at all. Where'd it go? I mean, because this is just we need a, whatchamacallit. Sorry, not that. There's scrolls, we need that. And then the horse one, we need the right ritual, which I imagine is just on a message in a bottle we need to catch yet. This is going to be a traveling one. I don't know if I'm going to do it on stream, off stream, but we're going to have to, since we're on our own, I think we're going to have to find a way to get more pop. Do you see the smoke? It's just like, shh. Gunpowder. We're gonna need gunpowder if we want to fly around more so that we can find things like this. Because then if we get enough gunpowder, then we can just do a stream of flying around finding what's left. We can team up with Fargo now and win a fight if we wanted to. This, an auger. I don't know what that is. And I hate that. I want to know. We're at 57 out of 73. We're getting close. We're going to catch some more fish here. Actually, we are nearly done with this stream. We probably ought to do this. Okay, so we're going to start wrapping this up, I think. Because I don't want to leave this stream going until the last second with work today. And I want to play a round of blueprints before work if I can. Use our cool key. Nah. Nah. That there. That there. Okay, I'm glad we started this, though. Like, this does give me more inspiration to be here, just for the fact that we now have a build that we can finish. And the majority of the big things are done. Why is that not melting that? Shouldn't that be close enough to melt that? Kind of like that. We can move that around a bit. Let's go put this back. We need to move the... Okay. It's going to be tough to see. I keep building these higher and higher up. It's going to be tough to see what we're getting here. Yeah, we're going to have to put like a pillar with pillars with torches on them down there, apparently, to melt stuff. Okay. There are Lapis villagers, the clerics. That's fair. Kind of. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Did some supply work this term under sufferance and just got invoice paid. Spreading the unplanned earning around. Fair enough. Well, it's much appreciated as always. Blue-hued clerics win. Lapis golems. I mean, lapis golems. Is that blueprints or lapis prints? Yes, I need to go play lapis prints. End update, it's just lapis now. Oh yeah, lapis elytra. They'll have the blue sheen, and then because they're made of stone, they'll be really heavy, so your flying will just be garbage, but like... You got what you wanted, right? End update. Okay, so we've got this going. So that might get us something different here. We've got him over there. Let's make sure there's nothing else. I think at this point, it's just fishing. Because we're not going to be able to finish, obviously, at this point. But I'm happy with where we got to. That's pretty good. I mean, we could have built the block, but it's not going to be decorated anyways, so I guess we might as well just wait and do that next time. So, that means let's do a little bit of fishing. We'll wrap things up. Cult of Lapis has grown faster than I expected. Yeah, you weren't prepared for this. Okay, of course the first one we got was not exciting at all. Because this is a new spot, so we should be able to get some new things. I should go put the rest of my junk away so that we're not overflowing with stuffs. We're gonna have to bring another shulker here too. That or start our... It's gonna be hard to fish here. There's not really a great spot. We'll just have to go out on the ice. Paul, when are we getting the Lapis Paul skin? Yeah, instead of the gray one, we want a blue skin. Lapis Paul can live under the ocean. He can be like a little merman with his Nautilus next season. We're getting a lot of boring stuff. Archie, why do you need to distract me with this? Now I'm going to go straight to the skin editor. I know that feeling. We might have to go get bait. We're getting boring fish right now. We've got like 10 minutes yet. A little more than 10 minutes. We're not in a hurry. I want to at least get, we've moved here. I want to at least get our fish and stuff. That guy looks familiar. Red snapper. Getting so much junk. What the what? Lapis armor. You know, if they come out with Lapis updates, they're going to give us armor at this point. They're just stacking everything. I don't know if, I guess we're pretty safe on the ice, aren't we? Ooh. Do we have a higher percentage for Nautilus shells here? That seems unlikely, but also 2 is a really good number. And that's good, because then we can get more shell dudes. More fish traps are always good. Okay, Lapis horse armor could be pretty, though. It's absolutely essential to the gameplay loop. You now have to have Lapis horse armor, or you can't win. Ooh, what's he? Tilapia. He's cute. I think... well, we have our aberration chance thing. I think we should get bait. I think if we want to, like, actually get these things in a reasonable time. One more. We'll try one more, and if we don't get something good other than the tilapia, I think we're going to go get our bait. And a bundle, because we're going to end up with a really messy inventory really quick. Okay. That is what we need. We need a bundle and our bait. And honestly, we can probably drop some of this stuff off. I think we're good on this stone for now. That, or we could always come back and get it. Oh, wait. Let's just put this stuff away. Wait. Where did we put tilapia? Tilapia needs to go in our bundle where we've got everything. Okay, so we got shrimp. Where's the other baits? Ghost shrimp. Where's our minnows? There's our minnows. And then, wasn't there another one? Oh, ooh, the angler. That's what it is. Okay. Back we go. Tilapia. What? What? Did I say it funny? Angler time. Let's get the creepy tilapia. The tilapia. I don't know what the tilapia would be. Tilapia, and it's just got a bunch of eyes. I think there might be a higher chance of Nautilus shells here. I don't know if that's a real thing, but like, man, we've almost fished up enough Nautilus shells for a whole new fish trap. Aerington quite clearly is a part of the cult. Oh, what do you mean? The Lapis cult? Tilapia. Get out of here. Yeah, you're not welcome. Get out of here. Tilapia lazuli. That's... Oh, I've got this guy. Wonder what that is. The eyeball one. What are we in? I never did check that. We are in the overworld. Do I not have the biome one on? Do I have to do open the biome thing? Okay, I don't want to open the biome thing. Oh, my torch broke. That makes sense. I'm gonna go closer to the ice just to make sure that we're absolutely in the right biome. Maybe that was the sea. There, okay. We got a tilapia. Okay, justified. Bye. Omni's back. It's fine. Smelling fresher. Ah, yes. Now we got the same guy. Okay. What is he? I don't know what other kind of fish he is, unless it's just cod. Look like cod? Kind of. Could be. Let's try one more. And then I think we're going to change baits because we're not finding anything other than the eyeballers. Well, okay, so tilapia should be new. I don't think we've got that. But I haven't seen anything else too crazy yet. I want a real creepy, interesting one. That seems like a good way to end the stream, right? I don't even have a chopping block set up here yet. See, I've prefaced this stream with I don't know how, like, the inspirations are changing. Now I just want to keep going. I want to finish our base, so we're ending a stream on a half-finished base. That's not fair. That's not cool. Grr. He said you want a creepy, interesting one, so I'm back. Fair enough. Hey, Archie. Tilapia Archie. Nope. One more, and then we're changing baits again. All right, that's not doing us any good. Let's change baits. It's ghost shrimp time. Maybe we should sleep. I feel like there's a difference, but also I think there's options when you're asleep too, or nighttime. But also the bait switches around day and night, depending on what bait you're holding. So like, oh, a halibut. Oh, that's just a normal fish. He's a real spooky looking normal fish. Whoa, a crystal halibut. 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 Yeah. Aerington comedy. Okay, see, that's good. That's good. I still want the other version of the other guy, though. The tilapia. What's the spooky tilapia? We fished all night long. It is now morning. There's shrimps. By the way, where is Fargo gonna be going? I have ideas, no direct plans. Depending on how big... Ooh. Okay, torn salmon. Depending on how big the inside of our station is up there, I have thought about putting him in a tank inside. But I don't know, because I don't know if I could make a tank worthy of the size in that scale. The other thing I have thought about, which would have to go kind of over there, would be like a little hot springs that we could visit him at. Maybe like a calcite springs or something. with bubbles and stuff and like fence gates that kind of keep him in. Or not fence gates, but fences. But I'd have to test around to see, because they can hop out of the water pretty good. So I'd have to see if I could have like a waterfall with fence gates that he couldn't hop out of. I don't know. I'd have to see how pretty I could make it while also making it a functional axolotl enclosure. Because axolotls are flighty. You just want to leave. But he should definitely be here in the icy biome. That makes sense for him. And it makes sense why we'd find him here. This is where he's comfortable. It's like home sweet home. Also, huge shout out to Liv for helping me update my pack so that I could bring him here. Because she 100% helped me make sure that I could get him here. Ooh, golden fish. Oh, we're not there. I think we're too far out. Let's catch this fish first. Oh, no, we got him. The guild gill. That's so cool. Oh, Archie, you were mentioning the shark game earlier. The creepy fish, the debt game, Loan Shark, now has several more endings. Sip, sip. They're basically the lemmings of Minecraft. Well, so are rabbits. Most mobs. They kind of all have an unalive wish they yearn for the afterlife. That is such a messed up thing to say, but like so painfully accurate. Okay. Well, I think we might have to call it here. We didn't get the tilapia one. Let's find our book. I want to look at the book. Let's catch this last fish. Okay. Interesting. What happens then? We should not find out. We're gonna have to put some posts. Maybe we'll put some like deep slate, or not deep slate, but dark oak or some kind of post with torches on them around, so that we can keep some of this stuff melted. I don't know if a lantern should work, right? Is this melted over here? It's not. It's kind of not though. Interesting. There we go. There we go. All cleaned up there. This is okay. This is just a sunken. Man. No, stop. Okay, so that's not a new one. That's a bit of a bummer. That's not new. So that should have the same stuff as the other one, I think, if that works how I think it does. Nothing new there. Sorry, I'm like right on that verge of wrapping up, but also like I want to see certain things yet. I may have to join you in a VC when you're looking for the other endings. Right? Oh, it was nighttime too. Okay, so I think that one's just an ocean one. That one's not even necessarily the cold. So we need nighttime, ocean. Okay, there's the halibut. I'm not even trying. I'm just saying it wrong now. We got him. Oh, there's another one. What is he? I don't even recognize that one. Oh, here. Oh, that is the tilapia. Oh, wait. What's that other guy? Oh, the other one was the minnows. Okay, so then this one doesn't necessarily need to be nighttime. So yeah, we're just missing the tilapia one then. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, we like big halibuts and we cannot deny. We cannot lie, can't deny. Thank you all for being here. This has been good. I've been a little more, like I said, I've been a little more nervous, a little more excited about Channel 64, which is good. It's good. It's always good to get to be more inspired there. I feel like that's where my priorities and priorities lie. However, this has always been good for my inspiration and to feel good about Minecraft too. So having this build and having progress here is very good. And we're only half done, which means the next time we have more to do here. I don't know how many more builds and things I've got planned for Fathoms. Like I said, regardless, we might slow down a bit, and that's okay, because any slowing down here means that I'm probably back in Channel 64, hopefully, or I'm just going through a tough time. Life happens, you know? Sorry, it's so dark. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support and sharing my interests and all the great time that we've had together. And I will see you all in the next one. I love you. Bye.